October 29th, 1929. Black Tuesday, the day the American dream crumbled into dust. In a matter of hours, fortunes vanished, banks collapsed, and the very foundation of capitalism trembled. But the Great Depression wasn't just a stock market crash. It was a decade-long descent into poverty, pain, and perseverance that would reshape America forever. This is the story of how the world fell into darkness and how it clawed its way back. The 1920s were loud, flashy, and full of hope. America had emerged from World War I victorious and rich. With innovations like radio, automobiles, and credit, consumer culture exploded. The stock market soared, and millions believed they could get rich overnight. But beneath the glittering surface, the economy was built on shaky ground. Income inequality, agricultural overproduction, and unchecked speculation. It was a bubble, and all bubbles burst. In late October 1929, panic spread like wildfire. Stock prices plummeted. Banks demanded repayment of loans. Millions sold everything, trying to escape the collapse. In just 2 days, the stock market lost $30 billion, more than the U.S. had spent in World War I. Confidence shattered. America was on its knees. Banks failed. Businesses closed. Unemployment soared to over 25%. In cities, bread lines stretched for blocks. In rural areas, the Dust Bowl turned farmland into deserts. Families lost homes, farmers lost land, and children grew up too fast. Suicides rose, birth rates fell. Even those with jobs faced pay cuts and fear. The American spirit was shaken but not broken. People adapted. Men rode freight trains across the country searching for work. Women bartered and mended. Communities formed soup kitchens and shelters. Then, in 1933, hope had a new face: Franklin Delano Roosevelt. With his New Deal, he promised recovery, reform, and relief. FDR's New Deal created jobs through government programs. The Civilian Conservation Corps planted trees and built parks. The Works Progress Administration hired artists, writers, and builders. New laws regulated banks, protected workers, and gave birth to Social Security. It wasn't perfect, but it gave millions a lifeline. The Depression didn't stop at America's borders. It devastated Europe, Asia, and Latin America. In Germany, economic ruin paved the way for Hitler. Across the world, people lost faith in democracy and turned to extremism. The 1930s were a time of global suffering, and the seeds of World War II were planted in its soil. Ironically, what truly ended the Depression wasn't a policy, it was war. As World War II began, America became the arsenal of democracy. Factories reopened, jobs returned, women entered the workforce, and the economy roared back to life. But the scars remained, and the lessons endured. The Great Depression was a storm unlike any other. It tested the strength of a nation and its people. From dust and despair rose resilience, and from that, a new America emerged. One that would never forget the price of greed and the power of unity.